What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, do me a quick favor, hit both the like and the subscribe button, as well as the bell icon on your way in. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So today we do have a box right here that I did actually order this. This is something I've been wanting to check out for a little time now, and this is an older device, right? But it's going to be refurbished. This is actually going to be one of the phones that even today, when you look at it on a sheet of paper, the specs still look pretty good, right? But let's go ahead and check out what I'm talking about, and let's go ahead. I did open this because I wasn't sure what it was at first, but then when I got to looking at it, I realized what it was. And then, so we're gonna take a look at the refurbished product here. This is the BlackBerry KeyOne, right? And this device does come out a long time ago. It came out 4 years ago in 2017 in March or something like that. So we do get the wall brick on here. This is probably like this is a BlackBerry charger, it says right here. And we also do get a Type-C cord right here, as well as a pin for removing, you can remove your SIM tray remover. So we do have some plastic wrap here as well. So we're gonna go ahead, and this did come from China, even though I ordered it on Amazon. So I'll leave a link because it only came within like a week, which was pretty cool, but it's well protected in this sleeve. So I kind of want to show you guys what this thing looks like right away. So we do get a 4.5-inch display on this thing, LCD, LCD IPS display on this guy, 1080 by 1620. As far as the PPI, it's going to be high density, very high density. It's going to give you 433 pixels per inch, Snapdragon 625 on here with the octa-core processing chip. So I just want to look at the body of this phone, right? So let's just take a look at the body of it. And on the back, it's got this leather to the touch feel, right? It's got this really nice leather to the touch feel. I can't get over how grippy that feels in my hand. And you get a combination of texture on the back, because this is down there. So down below, you can see this thing has Type-C as well. It's dual speakers on the bottom. And this thing looks really nice in the hand. It looks like we have a front-facing speaker on here as well. And they did put a little tape over top. I'm not sure if this is like tape over top of here, but this was covering the sensor over top of that. There's this like I'm not sure what this is, but I think maybe that's like a LED light. But this looks brand new. It's refurbished, brand new, and it barely looks like it was touched, you know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead, hit this button. Maybe this is the power. Yeah, that's the power button. And this does say, can you guys see that? Yeah, this does say BlackBerry powered by Android right here. And like I said, just really, really grippy in the hand. Feels really good in the hand, actually. This is a really solid device in the hand. This does run Android. I did have the BlackBerry Passport, and I did have the BlackBerry Classic. So this is actually going to be, a newer device that you could probably use. Wow, this looks crazy. So look at this thing. So you could see we have the clock, the time, date, day. It looks like Android on here. We do have 75% out of the gun on this thing, and headphone jack is at the top of here as well. And then, wow, it doesn't even feel too heavy at all. But it does say we could use this on T-Mobile. I could probably use it on AT&T as well. The screen just timed out. We do have a fingerprint sensor, proximity sensor, light sensor, accelerometer, gyroscope, compass, and hall sensor as well. So this thing right here vibrated with, oh wait, this thing, I just got a notification here, and it says that we actually have like a poor DTEC rating. So it's telling me that we do have to do some stuff to actually monitor. Now this is the thing about BlackBerry with Android, is that it's not 100% as secure as it was with just BBM. So it says data encryption right now. It says data on your device is encrypted, but you have not set a screen lock. And then it says device hardware, you are not using a BlackBerry device. Then it says you haven't added your Google account. And so there's a lot of things we would actually have to do on here right now to actually get this thing running and stuff like that. But you can see right here, they do give you that score to let you know what it is. And then we have your camera on here. And this is going to be a decent shooter. It's the 12 megapixel. We have slow-mo video, pano, photos, HDR. It does give you 4x3, 16x9, 1x1, and 3x2. So those are really cool to see on there. And then you get your fine quality or standard quality. You could also record in video up to 4K 30 on here, which is kind of surprising as well. Really cool to see. And then we get a volume action key. We can make that the shutter zoom or volume or something like that, the camera button. You get your mute sounds button right here as well. So I really like this when it comes to just looking at it. Now let's check out the software, right? I can't get over how good this feels in the hand. It's like a perfect fit and feel overall. So checking it out, it is on Nougat 7.1 on here, so just want to let you guys know that. And this thing just feels solid. I just can't believe. Let's set up a fingerprint sensor, right? So it says we have to set up a pattern first. So we'll require that at the start. And let's do that again. So nice vibration when I entered that in. And then it asked me about the notifications. We can show all. And then it says find your sensor. So it's located right down here at the bottom. So let's go ahead and hit that. Alright, so it's giving you a nice feedback every single time my finger hits the bottom of there. And I definitely want to do some typing on this keyboard, right? I definitely want to feel how that is. It says you could add the other finger, so I'm going to add the right one. And wow, I just touched down, like pressed down on the keys, and if there wasn't too much of like I didn't have to put too much pressure on the key to get a type, is what I'm trying to say, like a response to it. So let me go to like the Notes app right here. Let me see if there's like a note-taking app on here. And what I'll do is try to take some quick notes. It says right here you can grant permissions for the BlackBerry Hub services and things of that nature. And let's go ahead and type a note. So let's just see. It does say we have chat and share on BBM right there. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. This is a quick, well, this feels really good. Let's go back. This is a quick test on the KeyOne keyboard. And you do get those, you know, you can make certain keys designated shortcuts as well. And you could also, you know, let's see if this thing has any like scrolling features on here. It says right here, new keyboard extensions, quick modes, tap to learn more. So basically, it says right here, you get the microphone, the emojis, the cursor, and the thing, right, the clipboard right there. And it says quick keyboard extension, quick modes. Quick modes gives you fast access to emojis and all things like that. And then you also do have always accessible. Quick modes appears on the right of the keyboard, and then it basically suggests words and predictions. And then you also do have this text selection mode on here as well. So I think that's pretty cool. And then you have keyboard on here as well. So it's giving you all those features. So let me see, finished. And then you not only do you get the keyboard, but you do get the actual touch screen on here, which is pretty crazy. So let's just take a facial. I'm gonna do a selfie photo, and this camera still looks pretty cool. It does look pretty decent. The flash came on while I was taking that picture, and yeah, that does look really good. So the screen looks really good. It's a very high density screen. And then we have this productivity tab right here on the side, so you could see all of your stuff at a glance, which is kind of cool. I like that. I like the idea of having that there as well. And then you can just allow all the permissions for it. and then that's when you would see like your calendar, your messages, and things of that nature. And then you could just kind of sort that right there, mess around with the transparency and things like that. But this thing does still feel pretty zippy, even though it's kind of older software. But you know, the hardware still feels fresh. I really like it. Just it's something different than your average, you know, like 6-inch display or something like that with like a, you know, average style. This does have that nice, decent style. Let's test out the fingerprint sensor on here. It says pattern required for security. So let's try that one more time, and then I'm just gonna wrap up the video right now. But that worked really quickly, right? That's really responsive, really quick. And it says right here, convenience key. So we can do all types of shortcuts with the convenience key on here. We can assign actions, speed dial, you know, things like that. So, you know, I think that's pretty cool that they do also give you that. So I'm gonna clear that. Let me see. You could add any key you want. You could probably just make that like the camera, right? Something like that. So when I hit that, it opens up the camera. So that's kind of cool, just that they have that there. But you get all your shortcuts on the home screen, check battery level, add note, add task, add contact, things of that nature on here. You know, really good device in my opinion. It's got that flash on the front when I took that picture, so that's probably what this is right here. And I see a notification light on here as well. Let me see what happens if I long hold one of these keys. Okay, so you can assign the keys right there, so I can actually assign the X, something for that key. You could hold down any key. Let's see, the H. That's the help key. That's like to get help. Let me see what Y is. I can make that the YouTube key. So that would be YouTube. And I just opened up YouTube and it's asking me to do like an update on this thing. So it won't let me open that app because it's telling me to update it. But we can go into the Chrome browser, right? And it says sign in. You could just click the YouTube on there, right? But there's no internet, and it asks you to update that one as well. But really good condition, really good buttons on here, really good build, really good design, metal and like leather kind of feel to it. It has all the sensors on here, right? I even think this thing has NFC on here, so you could do like mobile payments. Let's go into the notifications bar at the top. Yeah, it does have NFC on here. It also does have location. Let's go into more options here. And we do have nearby share, we do have data saver, we do have hotspot as well. Let's go into this option right here. And you can see right here, when you mess around with the display, you could change some of these options: font size, cast screen, headset plug-in with music, sleep for 30 seconds or more. You could do like maybe a minute. Screen modes, it's got the way you could customize the color temperature to it, and it has an update right here that it's asking me to download. I kind of want to just connect to the Wi-Fi and see it, but it does give you the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. I'm going to enter my password in here. And to get to the numbers, you have to hold the Alt key. Okay, so let's see if that worked first try. I'm just gonna try to see. Oh yeah, we're connected. We're connected to internet now. And I do have poor internet in here, but I'm still actually connected on this thing, so that's pretty cool. So now it's doing all the updates that it has to do on here. So you can see right now it's opening up YouTube, and let's just open up a C Butler video and hit search. And if this thing's pretty quick, it just opened up really quick. Let's do a headphones video or something like that. This one's pretty cool. And let's just test out the speakers on here. No thanks. can't move this out of the way.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano. In today's video, we're going to be covering a pair of true wireless earbuds from KeyOne. So basically, these are some 5-point.
Yeah, these are dual speakers.
Earbuds, and they have 4 microphones as well as CBC.
So it's coming from the bottom of both, but not at the top.
Outside or indoors, and we also do have.
That's just the earpiece at the top,
which
right?
We'll get into in a little bit more detail.
So can you expand this? This is the most you can expand it. So when you're watching videos, it's kind of a small screen. Right?
I am using the microphones right now on the earbuds. Right.
Close that. But I'm gonna let this download, get everything nice and updated. Let's see what update this is. Right. This is a system update, and it's 752 megabytes on here as well. Yeah, but I'm gonna wrap up this video. I definitely think this phone is pretty cool, right? You get all of your keyboard options. That's what I was kind of going for. The keyboard, the security is not gonna be like as good as the BlackBerry 10, right? It's not gonna be. You get this detect thing, and it's telling me that I have to do all types of stuff, right? So it's telling me now that I just have to do factory reset protection right here, which is basically add your Google account, and then you haven't added your Google account, so that's the second thing you would have to do. And then you can lock screen. You could have set a lock screen that uses pattern, which I think I did, and then have apps that you scan from Google are not scanned from malicious software. So let's see. Yeah, so they basically help you get this thing rolling with the security as well. But I'm gonna get right back with you guys. I'm gonna show up in the comment section and answer all your questions as well, and I'll get right back with you later, crew. Peace.